Okay, guys, I see many of you have joined, so we can start. Can someone please confirm if my screen is visible?
Yeah,
Okay, great. So I was talking about while creating the machines, you create an NSG, a network security group gets created automatically. And while creating the machine, also you can get one gets created. And there, when you select these rules, these rules they get added to your inbound, and that is the reason you are able to take RDP to your machine, right? That we are going to see. So we are clear with these topics. We are clear with these sentences. What is network security group? It allows and denies the inbound and outbound traffic, where it can be associated, subnet level and NIC, how it works when it is on subnet level, how it works when it is in NIC level, which one will override which one, and then if we have conflicting rules in one network security group, then how will it work? I- Is this thing clear to everyone?
yeah,
Okay.
Yes.
Default rules on NSG inbound 3, outbound 3. These rules cannot be removed, however, overridden by higher priority rules, right? Network security group custom priority must be between 100 to 4096. Small number gets more priority. Small number gets higher priority, right? So we can override this rule using a higher priority. If you have to use higher priority, you have to give small priority number. Right? Uh, is 5 tuple hash. I will explain to you later once we know this well. Then application security group as well. Application security group and network security group. These are not two different services. तो नाम से ऐसा लगता है कि दो अलग चीज है कोई different ये होगा. Application security group, it is a feature of network security group. I will show it to you. Once we start the practical, I will show it to you. This is a feature. So how can you create a network security group? You can create one at the time of creating your machine. You can create that, or you can create it separately. So I can type NSG here. See, these are the existing network security group I can see. If I click here, look at this. These are the default rules which I have got. And this RDP, it's a custom rule. How did we create it? While creating the machine, when we check that box, it gets created. Now, if you see, I have an option to delete this rule here. If I delete this rule, even if machine is on, public IP is there, everything is there, I will not be able to take RDP to this machine, right? And these rules, I cannot delete these. Can you see? It's grayed out. This is how you can check a network security group. These are inbound security rules. If you want to add something, you have to click here under settings inbound. You can add something, right? If you want to delete the default rules and you want to check what are the custom rules, you can click here, show and hide, and then accordingly you can delete this, amend this. Let's say this one, I just want to deny the RDP. I can simply delete it also. RDP अपने आप deny हो जाएगा, but I want to deny it. So instead of allow, I can deny it here. You can check here.
Sohail bhai,
Similarly, yes.
he, when you were creating RDP
Hmm.
by checking all those boxes,
Hmm.
right? So you haven't selected 300 number. Is it
It, yeah,
by
it
default
took
300?
automatically. Yes, yes, it took automatically.
Okay.
It took automatically. Now these are outbound rules. These are default rules. I cannot delete them. I cannot amend them. I cannot do anything about them. But if I want to override one of them, I can add a rule. Got it?
So here internet is allowed or not? Because the 65,001 is allow internet outbound and denies the uh,
No.
deny.
See, these are two different. It is allowed. It is allowed, guys. Don't get confused. I'll explain. Don't worry. Don't get. We are. This is not it. We are going to learn it in detail. But it is
okay.
allowed here. Your internet is allowed. Second rule is talking about internet. The third rule, which is denying, that is not internet. That is denying everything other than internet. See,
Okay.
rule number 3. 65,500. 65,500. Focus on the number, guys. Right? 65,500. What does it say? Deny everything. Any port, any protocol, any source, any destination. Deny everything. Is this clear? So outbound traffic for this machine is denied. Any kind of traffic, any IDP, any sharing, everything is denied under this rule. But the next rule, what is the priority number of this rule?
65,001.
Smaller than this or bigger than this?
Smaller.
Smaller than this. So by default, now this rule will override to this rule. Now what this rule is says, okay, you deny everything, but I need an exception. Now what is the exception? Internet. Internet is allowed. So these two rules are conflicting each other. But why this rule is working?
Because the priority is low.
Yes. Now similarly, while we are here, let's discuss this one also. You guys are able to talk to machines and resources within the VNet. Why are you able to do this? Look at this rule. A default rule allow virtual network outbound traffic, and similarly it's there in the inbound as well. वर्चुअल नेटवर्क के इनबाउंड ट्रैफिक और आउटबाउंड ट्रैफिक को नेटवर्क सिक्योरिटी ग्रुप अलाउ कर रहा है. Source virtual network, destination virtual networks. I mean, from this virtual network to any virtual network, from any virtual network to this virtual network, any kind of traffic, RDP, sharing, internet, any kind of traffic, it is allowed. So apart from these two traffic, all outbound traffic from this machine is denied. Is this clear, guys, to everyone?
Yes.
Yes.
What about port and protocol, Shoaib?
We'll come to that. Yeah, we'll come to that. This is not it. We are not discussing the rules yet. We'll create the rules. I will explain all these things. Don't worry. Is the concept clear? Are these
Yes,
questions
yes.
clear? Definition clear? Scope clear? किस तरह से कौन सा वाला override करता है वो clear है? Number and default rules. Are these topics clear till now?
Yes, yes.
Okay. So I was just showing you the NSG कि एक NSG इस तरह से दिखता है. We were creating an NSG. So when we create, we will have our own rules. I will explain it to you. Don't worry. So you can create an NSG while creating a machine, or you can create an NSG separately and then associate it with a NIC. Right? You can do that as well. However, it has to be in same region. I cannot create an NSG in East US and try to assign it to a virtual network, sorry, to a subnet, which is in West US. That is not possible. Got it? So now if I create NSG, I'll name it as test NSG East US, simply create it. So this is it. My NSG is being created. That's how I create an NSG. Now, will it have any rules other than default rules?
No.
It won't. It will only have 6 rules with 3 inbound rules, 3 outbound rules. Now, while creating the machine in East US, I can use this NSG and I can assign it to them. But if I don't do that, it gets created automatically, and then there I can add RDP, etc. manually as well. So this is how I create NSG. Look at this. Now this is test NSG. I can delete it. I can move it. I can move it to another region as well. Now I was saying that by mistake, there are hundred of machines in East US. Your manager asked you to create a machine or create an NSG in East US, and you created one in West US. और उसके बाद आपने इस पे 100-200 rules लगा लिए. आपने पूरा काम कर लिया, मेहनत कर ली. And then you realize, यार, my machine and this one is in different region. I'm not able to use this. अगर ये default होता इतना ही होता, you'll simply delete it and create it in that region, right? You'll always use logic. You're not working in prod environment. No one is looking at you. When you're working as an implementation engineer, guys, आपके साथ क्या होगा? That a work has been assigned to you. No one is checking कि आपने उसको hand over करने से पहले कितनी बार delete किया, क्या किया. It doesn't matter. Final product should be good enough. right? So let's say that my machine is in West US and your architect team, your manager has assigned you a task to create one NSG with 70 rules in West US. You created NSG, it is in East US. Is it useful? No. Now, if you try to
Mm.
create another one with 70 rules, that is going to take some time. So there you can use move option. You can move it to another subscription, you can move it to another resource group, and you can move it to another region also. So from here, you can take it to West US if you want. It is already in East US, so my destination region cannot be same. Obviously, if I want to take it to West US, I have to just go to West US and click next, 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 and it will take some time and it will be moved. Is this clear?
Yes.
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 This is called
Yes.
Azure Resource Mover. By the way, this is not only for virtual. This is not
And
only for NSG. Azure Resource Mover. You can use it for many resources. That will cover as a separate topic, not now. Okay. But your manager asks you to create a resource, an NSG default rules in West US. You created in East US. What will you do? Will you go ahead and move, or will you simply delete and create a new one there?
We'll
will move.
delete and create new one.
Oh,
Why would you move? I mean, moving will take some time. It may have some glitches. It may have some troubleshooting. Right? Moving, it's not a simple method. It's very simple. You delete it
Okay.
here and create another one because it's with default rules. You did not
If
do
it is
anything.
default,
Yes. Yeah, if you
okay.
have created and spent time 70, 80 rules, then yes, you will move. Right? So that is up to you how you do it. Okay. Now, this energy, where is it being applied or where is it being assigned? So I don't have this energy is not being assigned anywhere. So if I go to network interface card, it is not associated with anything. As in that you can assign a network security group to a NIC or to a subnet by going to that NIC or by going to that subnet. These are two methods.
Hmm.
And another method
Hmm.
is you can come to that NSG and assign that NSG to that NIC. So if I have any NIC which is available in East US, I can assign this NSG to that. Now these two NIC, these are in East US, but I cannot associate. Look at this, cannot be associated with network. अगर ये East US में नहीं होता है तो दिखेगा ही नहीं मुझको. दूसरे दिखे यहाँ पर they will not come here. They will not be visible to me. Not at all. But these are visible. So this means these are in East US, but I still cannot associate with this network security group. And what do you think? What is the reason?
NSG is already applied to that
Yes. Yes, guys, these are
the
the
other
two machines
machine.
we checked, and already these network security group, these NIC, they have a network security group. Hence, I cannot assign one more. But these are definitely in East US. If it wasn't in East US, these two, if they weren't here in East US, I will not see them. Is this clear now? So you can associate it.
Test
Sorry.
test energy is also in East US, right? Silver.
Yes, that is the
Test
reason you are able
energy.
to see it. Yes, it is in East US or whatever the region. Let's say West US, though it is in East US, but that is not the concern here. The point is they are in same region. East में हो, West में हो, कहीं पर भी हो, they are in same region. That is the only reason you are able to see them. अगर एक East
Okay.
एक West में होता, let's say आपका ये West में है, ये East में, you will not see them at all. But in this case, all of them are in East US. Hence, you are able to see it. Clear है guys यहाँ तक? So
Yes.
you can
Yes.
assign or associate a network security group by going to that NIC or by sitting on that network security
Subnet.
group. As far as they are in one region, you will be able to see each other. And next option, where can we apply NSG? One is on subnet, one
Subnet.
is on NIC, and another is on subnet. So if I go to
Subnet.
subnet, now is this assigned to any subnet? No. Let's check if I can assign to any subnet. Now look at this. I see two VNets. Why am I saying these two VNets? Because these two VNets, they are in East
Same region.
US, right? So now if I go ahead and assign this one, Look at this. Why I was able to associate this network security group to this subnet? Because there is no network security group assigned to the default subnet. Okay, let me show you this machine and I'll ask you some questions. Look at this, guys.
Right? One question.
Yes, Prabhat.
If one NSG is associated to that subnet, okay, and next time when we go to a particular NSG and try to assign that subnet, is it like that would not be visible, or will it be grayed out, something like that, or
Look at this.
is it like it will still be visible?
Your answer is already there on the screen. You will see it, but under what category? Can you see two categories of subnet? Guys, can you see the
Yes.
screen?
Yes, yes.
Subnets can be associated with network security group 1, 2. Subnet cannot be associated with network security group. Right? So it cannot be associated already. Why? Because it is already associated either with this one or with some other. Prabhat, not able to hear you. Your voice is breaking. But I hope you got the answer. Prabhat, I think there's some network issue. You can type the question if it is still not resolved. But I think this is what you are asking, and this is how you will see it. You will see the subnet, but it cannot be associated with this network security group. Okay. Got it. Fine, guys. He messaged that he got it. So now let me show it to you guys. This virtual machine, Terraform, this virtual machine, if I go to network settings, look at this. This virtual machine's network settings, here under network setting, I have the NIC. If I click on this NIC, I don't even have to click this NIC. Now, what did I do, guys? I created one network security group. What are the rules? Inbound rules. Does it talk anything about RDP?
No.
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 Right. So now it doesn't talk anything about RDP. This is being applied on default subnet. Default subnet. Kumail VNet, default subnet. Now this machine, Terraform machine, if I come here again, where is this machine hosted, on which VNet? In which subnet? Yes, guys, why is it taking so long? Did you forget? Where do we see the information?
Kumar VNet and default
Kumail
sub.
VNet default.
Kumail
Kumar.
VNet and default subnet. This is the same subnet on which we applied our NSG. Is this clear now? Kumail VNet,
Yes.
default subnet. Kumail VNet, default subnet. इसके ऊपर हमने अपना NSG लगा दिया है. ठीक है? Now, there is a machine in this subnet which already had a subnet. Because while creating a machine, one NSG, which already had an NSG, while creating a machine, NSG gets created and that gets applied or associated with your NIC level. So let's have a look at that. Now, do you see there are two network security group? Network security group, which is attached to this one. This is your NIC. ये NIC का नाम है. And there is a network security group test, which is attached to a subnet. So one machine, now there are two methods or two hurdles. One is the network security group, which is assigned or aligned to the network security, to the this one, NIC. Look at this, network security group, Terraform 2 NSG. Why is it taking this name? Machine का नाम ले लेता है वो by default. जो machine का नाम है उसी में कुछ add वगैरह करके it takes the name. Where is it attached to or associated to? It is attached to network interface card. NIC पे assign हुआ है. And now we have assigned one network security group to the same subnet. जिस subnet में ये machine है. Can you guys see it?
Yes.
Now, if I turn on this machine and try to take RDP to this machine, what do you think will happen? Will I be able to take RDP or not?
Yes.
Okay. Anyone says no? किसी को लगता है नहीं ले पाऊंगा मैं RDP? RDP is allowed here. Yes, no, maybe. Did you understand the logic here? Did you understand the question or scenario?
Can you repeat
Yeah,
once again
yeah.
the scenario, Sohail bhai?
Why don't you read it? Who's this? Imran bhai, right? Imran bhai, try
हाँ,
to read the screen. Let's try to read. I'll help
yeah.
if you don't understand, I'll explain. Try to read the
Hmm.
screen. Let's pick up a notepad and pen if you want, or just use the tablet wala notepad, wo chal jayega. Look at
Hmm.
this. We'll break down this and then I hope you will understand. Terraform एक machine है, ठीक है? It's a VM, Windows VM, public IP हमारे पास आ गया.
Okay.
I want to take
Okay.
RDP.
Hmm.
First thing, where is this machine? Let's click on this. Where is it in? Where is it? As in, not in resource group. It doesn't matter to me. Which VNet and subnet? So here we can look for the information. Kumail VNet and default subnet. यहाँ पर ये machine residing है in terms of networking. Kumail VNet,
Kumail VNet and default
subnet.
subnet.
Okay,
Yeah.
so let's go to that subnet. इस subnet पे जाते हैं. This is the subnet. Any security group assigned to this subnet? I don't even have to click on that subnet. Your information is already there in front of your eyes.
Test energy.
Test energy है यहाँ पर. दिख रहा है?
Right.
So let's go
Correct.
to test energy. तो इसका मतलब है कि ये जो नेटवर्क सिक्योरिटी ग्रुप है, इसके रूल्स आर बीइंग अप्लाइड टू दैट सबनेट जिसमें वो मशीन है. Which other place is there where I can assign a subnet? So where I can assign a network security group? What are the two places? One is subnet, another one is
NIC.
NIC.
एक पे
NIC, not NSG.
NIC.
NSG तो
Yeah.
हम अप्लाई कर रहे हैं, NIC. So let's go to that machine और उसका NIC देखते हैं. So this is the machine. देखते हैं कि इसके NIC पे कोई NSG अप्लाइड है या नहीं. So can you see a network security group called, this is the name of that network security group and it is assigned to his NIC. तो ये एक और network security group आ गया हमारे पास. So now these two network security groups are eventually attached to that PC. One is through NIC and one is through subnet.
Subnet.
Is this clear, guys? This is at
Mhm.
subnet level, right? This is at NIC level. Now, check them carefully. My question is, this is at subnet level. This is at NIC level. You can see it here, network interface. This is at NSG at NIC level, and this is the NSG at subnet level. And how, looking at this screen, how do you know this? Look at this. One subnet, it is attached to 0 network interface card. So this is at the subnet level. And this is associated with network interface card. Okay. Now my question is, I have got the IP address of that machine. Will I be able to take RDP to that machine? I can log in or not.
Yes.
That is a different question
Yes.
because I don't have the user ID or for password for that. That's a different question. Will I be able to take RDP or not?
Oh,
Yes.
Yeah.
no, because it is not allowed at subnet level.
Yes or no?
Yes, but RDP is allowed at NIC level.
RDP is allowed at NIC level and RDP is not allowed at subnet level. when I am taking the RDP, what kind of security rule it is, by the way? Though it's
It would
already given.
first get the NSG at subnet.
No. For first thing, when I am taking the RDP to this machine, I am from my laptop taking RDP to this machine. Which rules are being impacted और कौन सा वाले apply होंगे, इनबाउंड या आउटबाउंड? ये किस
Inbound.
तरह का ट्रैफिक है
Inbound.
उस मशीन के लिए? आई एम
Inbound.
टेकिंग
Inbound
आरडीपी
traffic.
Inbound.
इनबाउंड, राइट?
Inbound.
Yeah.
नाउ सो
Inbound.
इनबाउंड, लुक एट द इनबाउंड. इनबाउंड में एक एनएसजी आपका बोल रहा है कि आरडीपी अलाउड है. दूसरा, it's denying everything, right? Deny everything. Look at this. Deny all inbound except for these two जिसमें आरडीपी नहीं है. यहाँ पर deny everything except for these three जिसमें आरडीपी भी है. But
Private value
one
कम है.
says RDP not allowed, one says RDP allowed. Which one will work?
जहाँ पे जो आरडीपी का प्रायोरिटी है वो 300 है, और वो
Okay.
इनबाउंड में तो मुझे लगता है आरडीपी जो है वो कर सकते हैं, एक्सेस कर सकते हैं
कर
हम.
सकते हैं.
Okay.
RDP
Prabhat
allowed
got
नहीं
your answer. Prabhat got your answer. I'll explain. Prabhat, I got your answer. Your voice is breaking. I got your answer. I'll explain it. Don't worry. Yes, you are correct. Guys, uh, ये जो है ना प्रायोरिटी जो है कब काम में आती है? When you have two conflicting rules in one network security group. दो सिक्योरिटी ग्रुप में अलग अलग रूल्स है, देन प्रायोरिटी का कोई लेना देना नहीं है. then it doesn't matter anything. If I have another rule here, though it's not required कि मैं यहाँ पर RDP का रूल ब्लॉक करके उसको भी 300 दे दूं ना, तो these are not conflicting rules. Conflicting कब होगा? When they are in same network security group. These two are conflicting. यहाँ पर आप बोलोगे कि 300 है तो ठीक है, ये हो रहा है. ये दोनों conflicting नहीं है. Because one is being applied at one is being applied at the subnet level, एक apply हो रहा है network security in network interface card पे. So these are not conflicting. These rules are not conflicting with each other. So coming back to our example, now look at this. ये imagine कर लो ये आपका test वाला है जिसमें और this one, let's take this one. ये मैंने लगा दिया है सबनेट लेवल पे. This I have applied at the subnet level. अभी हमने जो बनाया सबनेट लेवल पे, इसमें जो डिफॉल्ट है उसी को छोड़ दिया. सो डिफॉल्ट में आरडीपी अलाउड है या नॉट अलाउड है? Yes guys.
Not allowed.
Yes, everything
Not
is denied
allowed.
in this one default rules except for two exception. One is virtual network traffic, one is internet traffic. Sorry, inbound में load balancer है, outbound में internet है. Okay, so RDP is denied here. Now जो भी NSG इसके ऊपर लगा है, does it even matter कि उसमें RDP उसमें sorry yes RDP allowed है, denied है. Let's say यहाँ पर ये NSG लगा है, इसमें RDP allowed है, denied है. Does it even matter? क्योंकि जो आउटबाउंड का ट्रैफिक आएगा आरडीपी के लिए, will it even pass through this network security group जहां पर आरडीपी ये है, डिनाई है?
No, no. No, it
No.
will not.
Understood now?
Yeah, got it. Where it is blocked.
So now if I try to take RDP to this machine, see it's not working. It should have, अब तक चल जाना चाहिए था. Now let's see what we are going to do. Let's disassociate this network security group from the same machine. ठीक है, तो हम सेम सबनेट पे जाते हैं. We go to this subnet. हमने चेक कर लिया कि ये वाला नेटवर्क सिक्योरिटी ग्रुप इस पे लगा है. राइट, यू कैन रिमूव इट फ्रॉम हियर. यहाँ से सबनेट से भी आके आप हटा सकते हो, और यू गो टू दैट नेटवर्क सिक्योरिटी ग्रुप. आपको पता है कि भाई कौन सा नेटवर्क सिक्योरिटी ग्रुप लगा है, ये वाला है. चेक कि कौन कौन सा सबनेट से एसोसिएटेड है. यू कैन कम हियर एंड डिसएसोसिएट, कहीं से भी कर लो आप, इट्स सेम थिंग. यू गो टू दैट सबनेट, रिमूव इट फ्रॉम देयर, राइट. You come to this you go to that network security group, वहां से सबनेट हटा दो, किसी भी तरह से कर लो, one and same thing. Now it has been removed. Now if I try to take RDP, it takes some time, but it will work. Right now, machine has only one network security group at the NIC level, which is this one, and it says RDP is allowed. I hope the machine is on. Sorry, I was using incorrect IP. Can you see this, guys? I'm able to take RDP to this machine. User ID pata hai nahi pata, that's a different, that's OS level troubleshooting. Again, if I associate this, it will take some time, but then RDP will not work. Applying this takes some time. Normal environment में तो 5-10 मिनट वैसे ही लग जाते हैं. Here also it may take some time, right? But are you getting it now? That whatever you apply here at the subnet level, that will take a higher priority or precedent when it is for the inbound traffic. Because पहले हम लोगों को रास्ता में ये मिलेगा, right? This is the main gate for us. Inbound के लिए, outbound के लिए, this is the one. But it doesn't matter. Somewhere it is being blocked. कहीं ना कहीं उसको block होना ही है. Is this clear, guys, to everyone?
Yes.
Any doubts? Any
Yes.
questions? Imran,
Yes.
Tehsin,
Yes, well.
others? Yes, guys. Any doubts? Any questions? Right. Let's see if we are still able to take RDP. I'll open the RDP. It should have been applied by now. Can you guys see? इतना time लग रहा है मतलब नहीं होने वाला है. RDP immediately works. Got it? Now let's talk about the rules in detail. So for that, I will create a machine and we'll discuss that on the machine. So I'm creating a machine here. And I'll have a machine with a website. Machine which has website, I will have that machine. I won't name the machine NSG. What will happen? इससे जो network security group बनेगा by default उसका भी नाम NSG हो जाएगा. It will confuse a lot. So I want a server जिसके ऊपर मैं website वगैरह host कर सकूँ, right? So instead of doing that from scratch, I'm going to use one of my images, which already has a machine. That we have already seen this. Now here, I'm amending the inbound rules. Look at this. Inbound rules में मैं क्या add कर रहा हूँ? As of now, let's stick to RDP. Okay, I'll just stick to RDP. I need to do RDP because I want to take the remote of this machine. So now virtual network is being created automatically, subnet is being created automatically, public IP is being created automatically, NIC is being created automatically. Network security group. If you want to just keep it basic, it will come with 3 rules. It will add 1. If you want to amend that here itself, you can start creating a new network security group from here. You can give the name and you can start adding the rules, inbound rules, outbound rules. But we are not doing that now. We'll do that separately. So we'll just stick to basic. Let it create a basic one with 3 default rules. 3 default सब में ही बनने वाले हैं, ठीक है? Basic वगैरह किसी भी तरह. You can have it without network security group as well, without at all. But then it won't work. RDP वगैरह कुछ चलेगा ही नहीं. Allow करना पड़ेगा because. And so basic RDP I am allowing. ये सारे ports मैं explain करता हूँ बाद में, right? Then I create it. Now, once this machine is created, guys, what do you think? Will I be able to take RDP to this machine? Yes, guys. Will I be able to take RDP to this machine once this is created?
Yes.
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 Yeah.
This machine, will I be able to access internet from this machine? Will I be able to access Google, YouTube, anything?
No.
No.
Why not?
We have selected only RDP in security and groups
No,
NSG.
by
Okay,
it will
let me.
allow
The by
Why will
default,
it allow?
because by default there is internet inbound outbound is allowed.
Yes. First thing, guys, whenever I'm creating the machine, look at this again. Whenever you guys are creating a machine, which rules are you controlling? While creating the machine, जो rules आप NSG में control करते हो, कौन से है वो? Are those inbound or outbound? Look at this carefully. What does it say? What are these rules?
It's inbound.
Do I even have access
Hmm.
to do something at
No.
outbound at this level? No,
No.
right?
No, no. Hmm.
Me accessing the internet from that machine, what kind of traffic it is?
Outbound.
Outbound. What is the default rule for outbound?
internet is allowed.
Allowed.
Allow.
So will I be able to access internet from this machine?
Yeah.
Yes.
Yes,
Got it?
yes.
Now I'll take the RDP. Okay, this IP address, can you guys try to access my website using this IP address? It is, I'll message this in the group. Let me know if you guys are able to uh, access my website. Server is up. I already have website on this for sure. You guys just let me know if you guys are able to access the website or not. Server is up and running. I have my website. I'm sure about it. In this one, I have my website. If I open Internet Explorer and if I check Google, let me see if connectivity is there or not. It is working, which means internet is there. Are you guys able to access the website?
No, it's not accessible.
Why do you
No.
think that is happening? Yes, guys. Why do you think you guys are not able to access my website? If I go to the network settings, this is the network card NIC I have. There is an NSG applied to this NIC. If I open this NSG, you guys accessing my website, what kind of traffic it is? For me,
It's
inbound or outbound?
outbound.
For me.
Outbound.
No, question is, what
For
kind
you.
of traffic it is for me
That
from
will
the
be
Inbound.
machine?
inbound.
For you,
Inbound.
it is outbound. We're not discussing your laptop,
Yeah.
right? I'm not sure where you guys are accessing from. So we don't have any control on that. We'll always control this one. So this is an inbound for me. Inbound.
Yeah.
What does it say? 65, 5,000. Deny everything.
Deny.
Deny everything. Right? Except allow load balancer traffic. So you guys, what you are doing, is it a load balancer traffic? Are you coming from load balancer? No. We haven't even covered the load balancer.
No.
Right? VNet traffic. Are you guys in the same VNet?
No.
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 Are you guys trying to RDP? Is accessing my website equal to RDP?
Yeah.
No, it is
Yes.
not. No, definitely not, guys. RDP and accessing website, these are two different things. RDP I already did. I was able to access. So there, the ports and everything, this will come to picture. We'll cover that in next session. We have only 1 minute left, 30 seconds left. We'll take a break of 5 minutes. I have to convert this recording. I'll see you guys at 12:25. Same link.